Alright, we got our stream rolling here. We're going to go from Copenhagen, Denmark, up to Uppsala, Sweden, which is just north of Stockholm. Go ahead and load in. We're going to run a Spirit Airlines Airbus today. Nice bright yellow plane. Go to our maps. Here's our takeoff. Here's our landing. Weather. Oh, looks like it'll be cloudy, rainy for most of it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and refresh our live data. Here's our path. There's actually not a lot of real life traffic. Back to VFR. So we are, a bright yellow plane. We're going from cold and dark mode. Turning this guy on and moving. So first we got to do our batteries. Let me bring up our checklist here, and this is the extended Airbus, so checklist is a little more lengthy than the standard guy. So battery switch is on external. We can flip that on. Brakes, all that. On our APU bleed.
Sorry about that.
Flip our engines on.
What'd you do?
The engine's turned off, so I'm not doing something right. Okay, so this advanced checklist is actually causing me to forget the initial checklist, so that's not good.
People look for frozen in time.
Is that my brother?
Oh my.
Just so you know, Sean, I'm streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy, I made a mistake. For the life of me.
What's going on, brother?
I cannot remember how to power out the damn panels, the LED screens. Gotta be these. I just don't recall ever doing that. Well, that also didn't do it, so. no smoking sign is added in here.
What are you up to, Sean?
I have a couple things I need to look at around the house, but then I'm gonna probably do a flight and then probably fish. I guess your question is, it's selling.
Yeah, I'm sitting on some stacks right now. I'm gonna put it up and then I'll see what happens. Did you get your flight figured out, Chris?
Oh no, no way.
So you're saying that extra checklist kind of overrides the proper steps then?
No, it just, so the original checklist that's in the game when you first start it up is just the, like I said, it's 25 things tops. They take those 25 things and they have them in this new checklist, and I can't tell what's what, and this new checklist is like 250 things. So, it's way past what I'm capable of. Which is fine. I'm just trying to figure out how
The new approach to it.
Yeah. So like right now I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get the display screens to be on.
Amy's on her way home. So when she gets home, I'm going to mute myself for a couple minutes because I know the dogs are going to go ape shit.
Okay.
And I don't want that leaching into your stream.
No, that's fine.
Well, she's been dog sitting, so she's going to come home with the scent of all these other dogs. They're going to go nuts.
That should be exciting for you.
Well, those are fun times when I have to go take care of Jet and then come home and my three come running around going, where the hell were you?
Yeah. You goddamn traitor.
Are you seeing somebody behind our back?
Yeah, and they're a good boy.
Hey, listen.
Hold on. Let's back up a second about Jet. It's not just he's a good boy. He's a bear that doesn't move much.
Is he like just big furry beast or something?
He is he's a stray they found?
Definitely that shepherd.
He's a shepherd, but like he's a shepherd mixed with a black bear.
Wow.
He's
Would have been interested to see that mating ritual.
he's massive. I don't think as big as Chris will know what I'm talking about. I don't think as big as Samson or Bullet, but
Was that your guys' husky?
No, Samson and Bullet were two shepherds in our neighborhood as kids.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
These
who
things were
Samson
the-
is, but Bullet was not as big as Jet. Jet is much bigger.
Really?
Yeah.
Samson was at the end towards Gary. They had to tie him. They had to tie him to that tall ass pine tree. The dude would stick the. It was like 200 feet tall, and he'd stick a star in there for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to tie his ass to the tree, used in like industrial chain.
Man, I might be restarting this flight without going to the gate. I cannot figure out how to get these things turned on.
If you reset your stream, let me know and I'll hop in it. I'm in your current one.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but it thinks that I'm at UTC.
I think that's a default thing, Sean. I'm actually going to go back to the menu now. I can't figure out how to start my plane because I'm a big dummy. That checklist is a little too aggressive. I'm going to have to go over it offline and figure it out. So you're at the what screen are you at? You're at the world map. When you click on
That's where I find that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's telling me UTC also, but
Well,
like
it's telling you what UTC is, but it's giving you live time.
You
Your
want to kick on your
current
stream,
time.
Sean?
Whereas my current time, it says, is 3:15.
yeah, 3:13 p.m. then 3:13 p.m. UTC.
It's not giving you. Before the update, it was telling me it was 10:15 right now.
Click on your stream, Sean. But like, if you're on the world map and everything, and you're picking a flight, if you pick O'Hare, is it showing the actual correct time? Like, it's not 6 o'clock at night, is it?
Well, that's what happened to me last night. Was I went in a 3 o'clock flight, and it thought it was 9. Right? Thinks it's 3:15. 3:14.
Is there a setting on Steam that it could be running off of? Like grabbing the time
Again,
off launcher?
ever since the update, it's done that. Oh, okay. What I do?
Well, didn't you click on live?
I didn't. No, this was already like this.
So it just refreshed. Maybe it was stuck on something, and then when you went to that screen,
I went into options and started fiddling in there.
yeah, I was looking at what you were.
This is Stupid. Oh, that's farther south. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, it looks like it's all squared away now. It's showing 10:15.
I'm doing a quick 45-minute flight, Sean, from Copenhagen to Uppsala,
Where's that?
Denmark to Sweden.
Castro Tower Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307 ready for IFR departure runway 4 left. Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307 cleared for takeoff runway 4 left.
From where?
Cleared for
What are
takeoff
the
runway 4 left.
codes?
Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307.
I don't have them right now. Hold on.
From Denmark Airport?
Yeah, I think it's EKCH. And I'm going to ESSA.
Oh, why is the Denmark airport at the south side of Australia?
Because you are not geographing right.
I'm geographing fine. The game is definitely not. Look at my stream.
I can't. I got a stream going and it'll make it too choppy.
There's Chris.
Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307 contact Castro departure on 120.255.
Flaps up.
120.255 Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307.
take it you already took off?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up in the air. I am set to autopilot.
That's me.
Okay, I'm starting to make my climb. I'm going up to about 18,000 for this flight. Oh, there it is. That's how I do it. Very cool. Okay. I am learning more and more about this plane. So by turning on your constraints button on your primary flight display, it'll show you at what height you should be for each of the waypoints that you're hitting on ILS. So they really only want me at about 13,000 feet for this flight. I'll take their recommendation. Flaps are good. Everything is running smooth. Flip over to our charts real quick. See, I'm currently heading north for our first waypoint. It'll then take me for a eastern hook to the right, where I'll start traveling up to Uppsala. So we're coming up here. It's going to be a cloudy flight the entire way. Rain and thunder. Yeah. Not really thunderstorms, just some rainstorms. Our flight tracker isn't showing too much going on. Stockholm to Copenhagen. Scandinavian Airlines. Okay. Autopilot is taking us through each of the waypoints. So it's coming up on this guy that's 34 miles out. So if we look at our flight display here, we can see this guy is roughly 35 miles out. So it's going to take us to there. This number underneath says we should be at about 13,000 feet as we go through each of these. So right now I'm playing at about 14,000 feet and my airspeed is 355. So I'm in good shape. What are you tracing me, Sean?
Yeah, I'm doing your same flight.
You're doing everything by stick, right?
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll show you how to set all your autopilots and everything. It's not overly complicated. You just gotta set your speed and then your altitude. That's it. So essentially you're flying VFR for visual flight rules, and I'm flying IFR for instrument flight rules.
Overspeed.
Is that what Sean's getting, or?
Always.
Yes, because he's got his flap down to the second one.
Oh, I didn't even realize it.
The tops of the clouds in mine are just awesome looking.
Who's in the southwest or stream instance?
That's me.
That's Sean. My stream is on YouTube, and I'm currently in the Spirit Airlines. Nice bright yellow.
I do. Is skinny pop? Yeah, sure. I'm not hungry. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for launch. Oh, that's tonight. It's like making brisket sandwich or something.
Okay, so that number is telling me what height I should be at. That's pretty cool. So if I come here. Set my altitude. In a second here, we should see me descend by 1,000 feet.
What's the duration of this flight? It's about 45 minutes.
Yeah, about 45 minutes. It'd be a good one.
You said that it's rainy there, right?
Yeah, it's not storms or anything. It's just a lot of clouds and rain. And I'm lucky.
What about in Chicago?
Oh yeah, in Chicago it's rainy today.
I wonder what kind of real-time accuracy it is. Like if you go to O'Hare.
Well, if it's anything short of a rainy day, then it's lying. But we're not that far from O'Hare. We're within one of the landing patterns, so it's going to be rainy here. It's going to be cloudy all day, but it's going to be rainy for about another hour or two.
You hit 20,000 feet on a 40-minute flight, Sean?
Sean's like, will you guys stop critiquing my plane? Although I'll give him credit, he dropped that plane literally like 10,000 feet in about 5 miles yesterday. He found a way to get that thing to slow down. Everyone on board hated him, but
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'd hate to clean that plane up after that flight.
he dropped the airbags. They all threw up somewhere.
He's sitting on the shitter while he's descending.
Helps it come out. I love how like half the time the game will respond to my altimeter button, and then the other half of the time it's like, nah, we got this.
Yeah. There's no elevation change here.
It's like, why did you tell me there was?
Yeah, or it'll move up 1 foot.
Oh, just something really minor.
There's been many times where it's moved up like 2 feet.
What are you looking for?
You just used to that now? Sean, doesn't bother you?
Yes and no.
Flying right through the cloud layers now. Going 354 airspeed for a true airspeed of 407, sitting at that 13,000 mark at a heading of 37, which seemed game going to be off by a couple. Total, we're about 1/3 the way through our flight. I switch back into the cockpit. We can zoom in on the clock here. See that we are 22 minutes into our flight. Plane is frosting over pretty good. Got all my de-icers turned on for the windshield, the wings, and the engines. See how that changes things. Big cloud we're coming right up to. earlier, Sean, I was watching a video of a real Airbus A320 Neo, and the dashboards were just identical. It was really cool to see that.
Yeah, I saw your picture. Where in Stockholm is this airport?
The airport is north and a little bit to the east of Stockholm. It's near Uppsala.
Goddamn plane, stop trying to hook right.
You zoom in on Uppsala, I believe it's the guy that's the northwest corner of Uppsala. It's got kind of a X runway, not quite like midway, but
Like, how far north? I do not see that town on this map.
flip your VFR map to the dark mode,
Yeah.
and it's north of Stockholm by about 50 miles, maybe 50 to 100 miles. Uppsala, it's halfway between there. My map shows Uppsala and Gävle, so and Uppsala is just a little closer to Stockholm.
Got it.
Then when you zoom in on Uppsala, it's the northwest corner that has the X runway. How bad is my icing? Yeah, I'm still icing really bad. Luckily, I have the effects of icing turned off. Otherwise, I have a feeling I'd be going down. I flipped on all my anti-ice, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything at all.
Oh, I'm flying into something. It looks like a cave.
So things you want to hear your pilot say.
What's your height?
Uh, 20,000, a little above. because I kept paying attention to the damn VFR instead of the controller. I'm not sure where we're flying. Yeah, calm down, overspeed, got it.
Okay. Yeah, all three of them are in bed.
Oh, what? There's like ripples in the clouds. Oh, that's it. Oh, hope I don't hit a mountain. Whoa! Oh, I hit like a gust of wind or something. I'm like turned sideways now.
Yeah. We hit some nasty wind on a flight we did. Was it yesterday? I think it was that one that went from
KLM 1116 descend and maintain 10.
to Rio de Janeiro. Forgot where we left from, but we were hitting some heavy wind. They would just drop us by like 50 freaking miles per hour.
Oh, it gave me a quarter of a turn.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen before.
Yeah, still sitting at 13,000 feet. Looks like after that, we'll start to descend to, probably go down to 8,000 here, is what it's suggesting. Oops. And from 8,000, we'll just go right into our landing. Let's get more up. Okay.
KLM 1116, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, KLM 1116.
Okay. I'll run out there and grab it in just a minute.
A week and a day.
I get
It was
it.
supposed to be here yesterday.
Yesterday.
If they didn't show up today, I was
34 minutes into this flight, which is scheduled for about, I think it said about 45 minutes, so should be on the ground shortly. Sean's about 5 minutes behind me, I think. Although you might be going faster, so maybe. How far are
How
you from
far
your
out are you?
destination?
Oh,
Let
Right
me
on top of
find
it.
out from final. What was that?
Right on top of it by the sounds of it.
I'm
When I was
about
watching-
80 from final.
When I was watching his stream, he was doing about 500 knots at 20,000 feet.
Oh wow.
wow. That wasn't that much.
Yeah, it was. That was your true airspeed. It was like 497. You were hauling ass.
Yeah, Sean. When you look at your airspeed at the very bottom, there's a TAS. That's your true airspeed. So typically, the plane starts yelling at you when you're at 350 knots with a true airspeed right around 405 to 410. That's when it'll start hollering overspeed, overspeed. And then if you're under 10,000 feet, if your knots is over 250, it'll start yelling at you. Okay, gonna start my descent. Go to 8,000. Just a second here, we should see the altitude start to drop. There we go.
Shit, that's a first. My plane is covered in ice.
Yeah. You can turn on the effects of ice, but by default it's just a visual only.
Cosmetic. Fine with it being a cosmetic.
Did you sleep all right, Ben? You gonna take a nap?
I'm gonna start dropping my airspeed down to 255, 257, right around there. So our next marker is telling us we should be at 7,900 feet. I will just make that an even 7,000. And we're actually just about to hit that marker, so I'm probably going to start dipping down to about 5,000 because I think that's my last marker before landing. 50 miles from the airport. So let's go ahead and go down to 5,000. Just broke through that storm layer of clouds. That ceiling, Sean, just so you know, seems to be at about 7,000 feet.
Okay.
And then there is like a underlying base or just layer of rain clouds. I'm guessing that's at about 4,000 to 5,000 feet. But that's all patchy and all that, so it's not a big deal.
Definitely some thick clouds you guys got going on there, at least on Sean's end.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Once you get under 7,000, that'll be above you. Okay, make a turn for my final. I am 40 miles out. Ascend to 3,000. Flip on localizer. Oh man. Wind and rain I've got going right now. About 25 miles out, I'll drop down to 2,000 feet. Actually, I'll wait for about 20,000. Or 20 miles out, I mean. How you doing, Sean?
Fine. About 44 miles out.
Awesome. So you'll be right behind me. Sitting about 3,000 feet. It's real hazy, real rainy. Cutting over a lot of water. Alright, Sean, I told you the wrong airport. The airport we're going to is southeast of Uppsala, next to Marsta.
Well, I hope that's the runway I'm coming into. Yes, overspeed, calm down. Hasn't given me a layout of the runway yet, so.
I'll wait till about 10 miles out before I there we go. Before I Why is that not working? There we go. Turn off autopilot. That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm too busy messing with the autopilot.
$28 miles.
Out.
The Spirit plane looks pretty nice. I like the look of that.
Yeah.
You gonna try doing an ILS landing?
Now, running the stick now. Trying to see what direction my runway's in. Because I feel like
It's slightly southwest to northeast.
just so you know, it is incredibly hard to see it.
Definitely a thick haze. You gonna make that attempt at that angle?
Yeah. I only need the back end of the runway. God damn you, plane.
Orlando ground, Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307 taxi to parking. Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway cross runway 1 left Delta Echo. Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway cross runway 1 left Charlie Alpha Delta Echo Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307.
Oh. Somebody wasn't happy with that. Oh, I see the lights.
What do you think, Jimmy? Should I just race there?
Oh yeah, yeah. Do about 85 knots. Take it like Gran Turismo.
You still watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
So I'll show you what I'm doing to power down.
$10 miles out.
Got this. It's having me just drive in the grass. Feel like you're at a good angle?
Who, me?
Yeah. Good.
It's gonna be a last minute slight turn, but
Yeah. That's what it was for me. Alright, so I'm here. Got my brake on.
Orlando ground, Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307. Could you please send a ramp? Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307. A ramp is on its way. Orlando ground, Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307. Could you please send the catering truck? Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307. The catering truck is on the road. Orlando ground, Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307. Could you please send the baggage? Bio Force 1 Bravo India Oscar 1307. Baggage is on the way.
It's not popping up Sean's plate.
boink, boink, boink.
You landed?
Yep.
Alright, Jimmy, so
What
where
was
did the
boink,
wipers go?
boink, boink?
My front. I touched down fine. My front. I forced my front down a little bit.
Look at them little wipers go. Yeah, let me turn those off. Okay. So Jimmy, I usually just come in here to cockpit view and you
Okay.
flip these guys down. And so you can see machine shutting down, and then just look up here and kill the batteries. And it should pop up that screen showing that your flight is now completed. And if I were to click continue, it just starts up a new flight.
Did it pop that screen up?
Yeah.
Because it didn't show up on your stream. There it goes. All right, so it's a little behind. All right.
Yeah, you'll hear engines powering down, and then all
Do you
your
have to-
displays go black.
Do you have to connect the jetway, or is it just a matter of shutting everything down?
I think it's just a matter of shutting everything down.
I didn't do any of the other stuff yesterday.
You just killed engines, turned off the battery.
Right. It has me driving on the grass.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
Not only that, it's got me driving over a car. Drove over one of the utility vans.
Well, it told you caution traffic. It wants you to stop.
Nope.
What's nope?
Control talking to me. He asked if I heard him. I said no.
Shut down your plane, step outside, and just run away and jump the fence. That'd be a great thing to see your pilot do. I'm out of here. Just keep yelling, they're here!
For some reason, the pilot strips down naked to run out. Oh, Sean pissed off ATC. They terminated his ATC.
Please get all these people off the plane.
Please, sir, get these mother people off my plane.
Totally, but that makes complete sense. There have been times I have seen two interpreters and I never really understood why. That makes things a lot more clearer.
What is all the beeping?
normal pilot talk. What is all that beeping?
Thank you. What is all that godforsaken noise? Oh, the game fucking crashed on me? Really? I turned it. Oh my god.
Hey, at least it did it there.
I turned the battery off and the game crashed.
Oh, really?
You just turned everything off.
I didn't know the batteries were connected to Windows services.
I guess that's over.